Hello everyone, welcome to the next lecture on the PY question series. Today I will explain you the numerical integration based on your several requests. Myself Dr. Harish Garg. You can simply follow my YouTube channel and you can find the playlist of the GATE mathematics where you can find the various PY question series related to the each topic available for the GATE mathematics. So what is the objective is we will cover all those questions related to the numerical integration and we can discretize into the three parts. Remember, this quadrature formula will be applicable only when you have the integration from a to b plus one word that is called as the exact of polynomials. If this word is given to you, then you can only apply the quadrature formula. Otherwise, you can simply use the trapezoidal and Simpson when these words are not mentioned in the problem. What is the composite trapezoidal rule? Remember, whenever the word composite is given, n must be greater than 1. Whenever n is greater than 1, it means it's a composite trapezoidal rule. Then you can apply this formula, and this formula is called as composite trapezoidal rule, and h is defined like here. Remember, n is a greater than 1, it can be even number, it can be odd number. Fine, it's a positive integer. Fine. However, if I take n is my 1, then this formula is called as simple trapezoidal rule. This formula is also called as the midpoint formula. This formula is also called as the rectangular rule. Remember, whenever you read the statement very carefully, if the word composite is not given, then you always take n is 1. If the word composite is given, then you can choose the value of n which is greater than of 1. Similarly, when you are talking about the Simpson 1/3 rule, when the term composite is given, n must be greater than 1, and in this case n must be my even number. Fine. This is the only condition which is different from the trapezoidal rule is n must be even number. And whenever what is the smallest number of the even is 2, when you call as n is 2, then this formula will be here. You can remember this formula is twice of the even number plus 4 times of the odd terms and plus of the remaining. Again, when the composite is not given you in the statement, you can choose n is equal to 2 always. What is the error in the composite trapezoidal rule is of the h square, and if you want to find the maximum error, then you can write this is my maximum value. And what is that? It's a second order derivative of the function. What is the function is a to b f of x dx, where this c must lies in the domain of a comma b. Similarly, the error in the Simpson 1/3 rule is defined here. If you want to find the maximum error, then you have to take the maximum of this function. Firstly find the fourth derivative and then find its maximum over the interval a comma b. Now based on this simple shortcut tricks, I can solve each of the PY question series. Look at the first question. Do you remember the terms notation of this? Do you remember that? In my last lecture, what I given you, what is the last lecture is? It is related to the interpolation. You can see in my playlist, there is a lecture of the interpolation. What is the shortcut tricks when I given you for this? You remember this is called as divided difference. Fine. So what is the shortcut tricks for you? I have told you it is always nth derivative divided by n factorial h raised to power n. What is the h is? If I say this is my x0, x1 and so on, so it is a difference between them. So what is the h? You can see my points are 1, 2, 3 and 4. How many intervals you have? 1, 2 and 3. So n is my 3. So I can substitute here the third derivative. N is my 3. H, what is the common difference between them? 2 minus 1 is my 1. So 1 of 3. So what is the right answer of this? Third derivative divided by 3 factorial. Look at this one. Again they are talking about the error. Is it mentioned that you have to find the Simpson 1/3 or the trapezoidal? No. Is it mentioned that the word composite in the statement? No. So you can simply choose n is my 1. So what is the error in the trapezoidal rule? b minus a over 12 h square second derivative. Now since it is a second derivative, so a and the b options are cancelled out. What is the h? N is my 1. What is the h is? b minus a over n. b is my 2, upper limit is 2 minus 0, that is 2 over 1 is 2. So I can substitute here, this is into 2 square of f double dash. So it is my 4th, it's a 2 over 3 f double dash. Now because this 2 is present, so I can return as half, so that it will becomes my 1. So it is my 1 over 3 is the right answer of this problem. Look at this another one. Again it's a trapezoidal rule. Check whether the composite word is mentioned in the problem. No. You can simply choose n is my 1. So what is the integration of the composite trapezoidal rule? F of the lower limit plus f of the upper limit 1. What is the h? b minus a over n. n is my 1, b is my 1, a is my 0. So h will be my 1. So it is a half. What is the fx? fx is my function ln of 1 plus x divided by x. So what is the answer when x is equal to 0? It is a 0 by 0 form. So I can apply the L'Hopital rule, this over 1. So this is my 1. What is the f of 1? It is ln 2 over 1. So that is the right answer. You can see 10 to 15 seconds you are needed to solve this problem. Okay, again it's a rectangular rule. Rectangular rule means it is a trapezoidal rule. Again check whether the word composite is given to you in the statement. No, so you can cross it. You can simply choose n is 1. The formula is h over 2 f of the lower limit plus f of the upper limit. What is the value of the h? N is my 1, b minus a. So b is my 1, a is my minus 1, so 2 over 1. So h is my 2. What is the f of minus 1? This is my f. So it is e raised to power 1, e raised to power 1. So this is my I is basically 2e. Fine. Now your target is to compute I minus e. So that is 2e minus of 2. What is the e is 2.718. So if you multiply them, it's a 5.436 minus of 2. So it's a 3.436. Now take the absolute value, it is again the same number. Now look at that, in which interval it lies. This number is 0 point something, so it cancel out. This is 0.66, but we need a 3 point something, not lies. 2e is a 5.4 something, and this is my 7 point something, so it is not lies. This is 0.66, it is 5.43, so 3 point is lies in between them, is the right answer of this problem. Let I is my given to be here, then the value of the integral by the composite trapezoidal rule. The word exact is also written, but you can't. Can you apply the quadrature formula for this? No, because the word of exact of the polynomial. The word polynomial is not given to you. Fine, so quadrature formula is not applicable. You have to apply the two equal composites. So n must be greater than 1. So n is my 2. For this case, n is my 3. And he said is a exact. What is the meaning of the exact is? That means if I solve the integration by simple, I can solve the integration by composite trapezoidal. If both are my same, then we call as the exact. So firstly I can solve this integration by without the composite trapezoidal. So that means it is x of dx from 0 to 2 and 4 minus x from 2 to 4. So it is x square over 2 plus is a 4x, 4 minus 2, x square by 2. So it's a 16 minus 4 over 2. So it will be 6. It's 8 minus 6, 2. 2 plus 2 is my 4. Fine. Now look at for the p. They are divided into the two equal parts. That means the intervals are my 0 to 4. I divide into the two equal parts. So this is my here. So what is the h? H is my 2. Difference is my 2. So h over 2 f of 0 plus twice of f of 2 plus f of 4. That is a composite trapezoidal rule. H is my 2. What is the f of 0? 0 is lies here. Plus what is the f of 2? 2 is lies here. So it is my 2 f of 4 will be my 0. So what is the right answer of this? 4. Yes, they are same of this. So yes, this is the correct statement. So only Q is the wrong answer, neither is my wrong answer. Now they are divided into the 3 equal parts. So that means 4, 0. What is my h in this case? B minus a over n. So n is my 3, 4 over 3. So the intervals are my 4 over 3, 8 over 3 and 12 over 3. So what is that? H over 2 f of 0 plus twice f of 4 by 3 twice f of 8 over 3 plus f of 4. That is a composite trapezoidal rule. So I can substitute here. It's a 4 over 6. F of 0 is 0. 4 over 3 lies here. So it is a x. So it's 8 over 3. 8 over 3 lies here. So 4 minus 8 over 3 is 4 over 3 is 8 over 3 plus 0. So clearly say it is my 16 over 3. It is a 64 over 18, which is not equal to 4. So this is not exact. So the right answer is only B is my correct answer. Okay, look at this another one. You have to find the solid and the volume. What is the volume of the solid is? Pi y square into dx from 0 to 1. Fine. Now you can break into the Simpson 1/3 rule. What is the Simpson 1/3? What is the n? How many intervals are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. N is my 4. What is the h? B minus a over n. So this is my upper limit. 1 minus 0 over is a 0.25. So I can integrate y square into dx by using the Simpson 1/3 rule. So that means h over 3 is a y naught. So first value, this is my y naught, this is my y1, this is y2, this is y3, this is y4. So y naught square plus the last value plus 2 times even number, that is only y2, plus 4 times odd number, y1 square, y3 square. Now I can substitute the value. What is the h? 0.25 over 3. Y naught square, that is a 1 square. Y4 is 0.8415 square plus 2 into y naught, that is a 0.9589 square plus 4 times this plus this square. So and I have to multiply this by pi also. Fine. So you can use the calculator and let me quickly do my calculation, and after the calculation you will get this is the right answer of this problem. Okay, look at this another one. A trapezoidal rule is given. Is the word composite is given you in this statement? No. So that means n is my 1. So I can use h over 2 f of the lower limit, f of the upper limit. So I can substitute h. What is the h is? B minus a. So 1 minus 0. N is my 1. So it's a half. What is the f0? 0. f1, 1 minus c. Now your target is to find the c, and it is given as the exact. So I can solve this integration simply. So x4 by 4, c x cube by 3, that is from 0 to 1. So it will be 1 over 4 minus c over 3. So I can say 1 over 4 minus c over 3, which is half minus c over 2. So I can say 1 over 4 minus 1 over 2 c over 3 minus c over 2. So it will be 4 is the LCM. So it is a 1 minus 4 is a 6 is LCM. So it's a minus 6. So c will be 6 over 4. Is it fine? C will be 6 over 4, that is a 3 by 2. So that is my 1.5 is the right answer of this problem. Look at this one. Now the word composite is given to you. So n must be greater than 1 and it is given as 12. So n is my here. So what is my h? B minus a, 1.4 minus 0.2 over, so h is my 0.1. Then they are talking about the maximum value of the error. What is the error in the composite trapezoidal rule? B minus a over 12 h square, second derivative. Since we need a maximum, so I need a maximum value of the f double dash. So firstly I can substitute here. B minus a is 1.2 divided by 12. H is my 0.1 and the maximum value of the f double dash. So I can find the f dash. This is my f. It is my cos x minus 1 over x. F double dash minus sin x plus 1 over x square. So how you can find the maximum value of this? So clearly say, because of this negative, because what is that? X is lies between 0.2 to 1.4. So this term is basically a decreasing term. So the maximum will occur at here. So the maximum of f double dash will be minus sine 0.2 plus, again because it is a 1 over this, so it is my decreasing function, so the maximum will occur again at the point of 0.2. So I can substitute this value at here, so it will be the cancel out. So 0.1 cube, fine, into minus sine 0.2 plus 0.04. So now you can do your calculation with the help of the calculator. Make sure this angle should be in the form of the radian. Fine. So after the calculation you will get some answer. Let me quickly do in my calculator. So this so it will be my 0.0248 is the right. So you can round off them to the 3 decimal places. You will get this is the right answer. Okay, again it is given as a trapezoidal rule. Is the word composite is given? No. So I can simply choose n is my 1. So h over 2, what is the lower limit is 0, upper limit is my 2. So it is f of 2. What is the h? B minus a, 2 minus 0 over 1, that is 2. So 2 over 2 is my 1. F of 0, this is my f. F of 0 is my 0. F of 2 is a 4, is a 36, 16, 80 c. Now other part you can solve it by simple integration. So it's a 9x cube over 3 minus 5c x raised to power 5 over 5 from 0 to 2. So this is my 3. So 8 24 minus 32c. So I can write here 34 minus 24 this, which is 36 minus 80c. So I can return 80c minus 32c, which is 36 minus 24. So 48c is my 12. So c will be 1 by 4. 0.25 is the right answer. Look at this another one. This is the integration of this and exact of the polynomials. That means you are using the quadrature formula. Fine. So Simpson 1/3 rule is not applicable. Trapezoidal rule is not applicable. Now another thing you have to take care about that, whenever you have the exact of polynomial, you have to check what is the degree of the polynomial. You can see it is less than or equal to 2. Remember, equality must be there. Must be equality. If in somewhere it's given that polynomial of degree less than 4, is the equality appear? No. So you can write this is less than or equal to 3. So the degree will be 3. Now whenever you find the degree, then you can always take the basis. What is the basis of degree 1? 1 comma x. Degree 2, 1 x x square and so on. Fine. Now in this particular example, what is the degree is? 2. So my bases are 1 and x. So I can substitute. Firstly I can take f of x is 1. Find the first basis. I can substitute here. So what is the integration of this is 2. What is the value of this? F of minus half is again 1. So it is a naught, a1 plus a2. Now look at the option. Is the sum is 2. So 4, 8, 10 over 3, not 2. Sum, not 2. 8 over 3 minus 2 over 3. Yes, this is the correct answer of the problem. Look at this one. What is that? It's a quadrature formula, but again you can see, okay, highest degree of polynomial. You can see what is that? This is the trapezoidal rule. Fine. So what is the trapezoidal rule? n is 1, so that's a single one. There is no need to think about the polynomial. Look at this one. Again, it is the exact of polynomial given. Equality is also there. So what is my basis? Bases are my of degree 1. So 1 comma x. So firstly I can take 1. I can substitute on the left hand side. Integration of the 1 will be 2. What is the value of this? I can firstly take f of x is 1. So this is my alpha. What is the f of beta? Is again 1 because f of x is here. What is the value of the alpha? Alpha is 1. So this option cancel. Now take f of x is my x. What is the integration of the left hand side is a 0. F of x is minus of alpha, and f of beta will be here. So what is the alpha is my minus 1. Alpha is 1. So beta is also 1. So A is the right answer. You can see maximum 10 to 15 seconds you are needed to solve the problem. Okay, for the differential, again you can see it's the exact of all the polynomial. So that means this problem is solved by the quadrature formula. Simpson 1/3 rule is not applicable. Trapezoidal rule is not applicable. What is the degrees? At most 3. At most 3 is the equality appears? Yes. So what is the basis are? Basis of this is 1x x square x cube. Fine. Now what is the h value? Is the answer is dependent on the h? No. So I can simply choose h is my 1. Fine. So this integration becomes my fx from 0 to 1, which is equal to h is my 1. So this is basically a naught plus a1 f1 plus h square is my 1 plus b naught f dash 0 plus b1 f dash of 1, because answer is not dependent on the h and h can be anything. Now we can take the basis. If I choose f of x is my 1, first element, what is the integration on the left hand side is 1. This value is my a naught, this value is my a1. What is the derivative of the f1? 0. The derivative is 0. So a0 plus a1 is 1. Second, if I choose the second element, that is x, what is the integration of this is? X will be x square by 2, half. It will be f of 0 is a 0. F of 1 will be 1. So it is my a1. F dash of 0, what is the derivative of this is? 1. So f dash of 0 is 1 and f dash of 1 is 1. I can choose the next basis. F will be my x square. Integration of the x square is x cube over 3. F of 0 is 0. F of 1 will be 1. F dash, what is the derivative of this is? 2x. So what is the derivative is? 2. What is the f dash of 0 is a 0. What is the f dash of 1 is? 2b1. Now I can take the basis as x cube. The derivative will be 3x square. What is the left hand side is 1 over 4. It is f0 is 0. It is my again a1. This value is 0. F dash is my 1. So it's a 3 plus 3b1. Fine. Now clearly say I can solve. If I subtract them, 1 over 3 minus 1 over 4 is minus b1. So b1 will be minus 1 over 12. So you can see this number is my minus b1. So this option cancel, this option cancel, this option cancel. So if b1 is my 1 over 12, I can substitute here. a1 will be 1 over 2. Fine. Okay. The same example are here. In this case, I have to find the a naught and b naught. So you can see if a1 is my half, I can substitute here. a0 will be again half. Fine. So if a naught will be half, the first element, this is cancelled and the rest are there. Now what is the b naught? So I can substitute here. So a1 will be half. B naught I need to calculate. b1 will be minus 1. So half will be cancelled out. So b naught will be 1 over 12. So b naught is 1 over 12. Minus will be cancelled out. So C is the right answer. Okay, so this is my integration formula. It's a polynomial of degree at most 3, less than equal to 3. Fine, equalities are there. What is my basis? 1x x square Once you are in the examination, there is no need to write anything. You can quickly do that. Firstly, I can take the basis 1. What is the integration of the left hand side is 2. This is 1 plus 1. So it's correct. Then I can take the x. Integration of the x will be x square over 2. So 4 over 2 is my 2. It is alpha plus beta. When I take the x square, it's a x cube over 3. So it's a 8 over 3. P of x is alpha square plus beta square. Now you have the two unknown. So I need to find this value. So that means alpha square plus beta square minus 2 alpha beta. So this value I have obtained. Now I need to find the alpha beta. I can scaling them. It is alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta. So alpha square plus beta square is 8 over 3. So minus 8 over 3 is my 2 alpha beta. So what is that? 2 alpha beta will be 12 4 over 3. So what is the alpha beta is 2 over 3. So I can substitute here. This is 8 over 3 minus 2 into 2 is 3. So what is that? Is the 4 is my right answer. There is no need of this one. If you need, then you can use that. Again, it is an exact of polynomial. So again, it's a quadrature formula. Degree equality appears. So what are my bases? Bases are 1 and x. So if I substitute 1 on the left hand side, it is my 2. Means I can take f of x is 1 firstly. So f of 0 is again 1. It is my 3. So c1 will be minus 1. Choose the second basis x. The left hand side is x square by 2. So 4 over 2 is my 2. If I choose x, f of 0 will be 0. And f of c2 will be my c2. So c2 will be my 2 over 3. So I can substitute here. c1 will be my minus 1. 3c2 will be 2. So the right answer is 1 is the right answer. Always remember, whenever you have a polynomial of degree certain is given, only the quadrature formula will be applicable. Simpson 1/3 rule is not applicable. Trapezoidal rule is not applicable. Again, you can see it's an exact of polynomial less than and equal to 3. Equality must be there. So what are the bases of the degree 3? 1 x square x cube. So I substitute the first value 1. Integration of the 1 will be 2. F of is a 1, it's a 1, satisfied. If I substitute x, integration of the x from minus 1 to 1 is a 0. Integration of, f of minus is a minus a plus a, again it's satisfied. If I substitute x square, integration of the x square will be my 2 over 3. This is, if I use x square, then what is f of minus a is minus of a square plus a square. So 2 over 3 is 2a square. So a square is 1 over 3 and the 3a square is my 1 is the right answer. Again, there is no need of this one. Again, you can see about here, again a polynomial function of degree at most 2. That means here. So basis 1 x and x square. Then constant values. So firstly I can take f is my 1. The left hand side is 0. If f is 1, f of x is my 1. This is my 2. This is my b. Then I can take the x. The left hand side is 1. F of x is my x. Fine. So f of x is my x. So it is my ax plus 2 times x plus 1 plus b times x plus 2. So I can open this a plus 2 plus b of x and the constant is 2 plus 2b. So I can equate the coefficients. Constant will be 1 is 2 plus 2b and it is 0 is here. So from here I can found the b is my minus half. Fine. If I substitute b is here, it will be, let me write here. So it is 0 is a plus 2 minus half. 4 minus 1, 3 over 2. A is my minus 3 over 2. So I can substitute here minus 12 over 2 minus 3 over 2. So minus 15 over 2 minus 7.5 is the right answer of the problem. Again, you can see a polynomial is given as the exact as much higher as possible. So the degree is not given to you. Fine. So it means my bases are 1, x, x square and anything are there. So again, very simple. I can firstly choose f of x is my 1. If I substitute here, left hand side is 1, right hand side is alpha plus beta. So look at the option. Alpha plus beta is not 1. Alpha plus beta is 1. Alpha plus beta is 1. This is wrong. Now look at this option. If I substitute x, the integration is half. This value is 0. This value is beta times f of x1 is x1. So that means the product of beta and x1, is it half? No, it is my 2 over 12. It's a 1 over 6. This option cancel, and you can see this is my half, is the rest of the correct terms. Again, you can see it's exact of degree less than or equal to 2. So what is my basis? 1 x x square. So firstly I can choose as a 1. Integration of the 1 from -1 to +1 is 2. It is a, it is b, it's f dash. What is the derivative is 0. I can choose as a x. Integration of the x from -1 to 1 is a 0. A of f of is a minus of a is a 0. What is the derivative of this? If I choose f of x is x, derivative is my 1, so it is my c. And the third is x square. When you integrate of the x square, it is my 2 over 3 x square. So it is a of -1 square, b will be 0. If I take x square, what is the derivative is my 2x. So if I, what is the derivative at the point 1? It is my 2c. Then your target is to find the b. So what is my equation is a plus b is my 2. From here I can say a is equal to c. From here I can say a plus 2c is my 2 over 3. So a is equal to 3, a is equal to c. So I can say it's a 2 over 3, c is my 2 over 9. So I can find the b. B is my 2 minus a. A and c both are same. So 2 minus 9. 18, 16 over 9 is the right answer of the problem. Fine. You can see it's a very simple approach. A polynomial of degree 2. Again, bases are my 1 x x square. So firstly I can take 1. That means if p of x is my 1, okay, then we have to find the transformation. Fine. So what is the dimension is 3. So it's a 3 cross 3. Look at that. If I take p of 1 is 1, so this value will be 1 minus 1 0. The x is 0. 1 plus 1 2. 1 here. Fine. Because when you take f of x is 1, what is my t of p? It is my 0 plus 2x plus 1x square. This value always read in the column wise. Second ways, if I take p of x is my x, so this value is my 0, this value is my minus 1, so the constant term is my minus 1, this is my 0, this is my 1, coefficient of x, this is my 0. Second, when I take p is my x square, this value is 0, this value is my minus 1, so constant term is my minus 1, this is 0, this is 1, and p of 0 is my 0. Now what is the sum of the eigenvalue? We all know sum of the eigenvalue is trace of the matrix. Fine. If I call this is my matrix, so what is that trace? Trace is my 1. So sum of the eigenvalues is nothing but the trace. So trace is my 0 plus 1 plus 0. That is the 1 is the right answer. Again it is set for the exact. So again the bases are my 1 x and x square. So I quickly substitute. If I take x is 1, so it is a 1 x. Integration of the x will be x square over 2. That is a 4 over 2 is my 2. It is my alpha plus beta plus gamma. If I take as a x, it is my x square. Integration of the x square is x cube over 3. So that is 8 over 3. If I take x, it's my 0. This is my only beta. This is my 2 gamma. If I take x square, it is my x cube. Integration of the x cube is x4 by 4. So it's a 16 over 4 is my 4. This is again 0. This is my beta. It is my 4 times gamma. So now from these two I can subtract them. 8 over 3 minus 4 is minus 2 gamma. So minus 12 of this. So gamma will be my 2 over 3. So if I substitute gamma is here, so 4 is beta plus 8 over 3. So beta will be 4 over 3. Then you can substitute here. 2 beta is 8 over 3 minus gamma is 2 over 3. So 6 minus 6 divided by 3, 2 is the right answer. If they are asked you find the value of alpha, you can substitute alpha and gamma and beta here. You can find also alpha. Okay, look at this one. Exact of polynomial as degree as possible. Again, h is not given to you. I can assume h is 1. Again, answer is not dependent on the h. So this formula becomes my f alpha 0. H is my 1. 3 over 4 plus gamma times f of 1 into h. You may take h is 2. That's on your choice. Fine. Now, what is the degrees? Bases are not given. So it's a 1, x, x square and so on. Firstly, I can take 1. The integration of the first and left hand side is 1. This is my alpha. This is my beta. This is my gamma. You can see which one sum. You can see last option is cancelled. This is not possible. Sum is not 1. Is the sum is 1? If I take 4 is the LCM. 2 minus 1 plus 3. Yes, it's satisfied. 18 is the LCM. 5 plus 16 minus 3. So yes, it's fine. Then I can take the second pair x. What is the integration of the x is? Half. X is a 0. X is my 3 over 4 beta and is a gamma. We can check about the option. First option is 3 over 4 8 over 9 plus gamma. Is it half? You can see it's a 2 is a 3. So 2 over 3 minus 1 over 6. So 4 minus 1 over 6 is a 3 over 6. Yes, it's satisfied. Look at the second option. 3 over 4 into beta is minus 1 over 4 and gamma is 3 over 4. So it is minus 3 over 16 plus 3 over 4. So clearly say this is not equal to half. So this option is cancelled. A is the only remaining option is the right answer of this problem. Okay, let P is given to be here, which minimize my here. This is just like say norm. Fine, it is a norm. But it can be solved by the of polynomial of degree less than or equal to 1. The bases are 1 and x. Fine. So firstly I can choose as a 1. Fine. So if I choose f is alpha plus of this. Fine. A polynomial of degree like of this. Fine. So what is that? If I choose f is my 1, what is the meaning of this term? Firstly, it will be here. It is my complete f. It is 1. It means it is minus 1 to 1. If, okay, what is the meaning of this? It is my here. Fine. This is the meaning of this. So what is that? It is a f of dx. Now what is the f is there? Alpha plus here. So I can integrate this. What is the integration of f or c naught plus c1x? That's the same meaning. So it will be c naught of 2 plus, or if I take of this, it's a 0. So what is the value of the c naught? Is f of 1. So that means the first value c naught will be half of this. So these options are cancelled. This option is cancelled. Only c option is the right answer. But if you want to check also here, what is that? I can start from the f of x. It means it is from minus 1 to x, f into x of dx. F will be my c naught plus c1x or alpha of this. So that means c naught x plus c1 x square. So what is the integration of this from minus 1 to 1? This is 0. This is c1 of 2 over 3. This is f comma x. So clearly say it's a 3 over 2. Fx is my c1. So the right answer is C is the correct answer. Again, this is the same case, but right now it's given as a f naught is here. Then what is the value of this case? Again, a very simple, f of x is given to be my this one. Fine. So what is my constant? Coefficient is my 1. I can start from here. This is 1 to minus 1 f into 1. So what is the integration of this from minus 1 to 1? X cube, it is my 2 over 3. This is my 0. So the constant, that is a c naught, will be my 2 over 3. Sorry, it is my, just wait. Or you can use this one. I already obtained this value, but anyhow I can start from this. It is my c naught plus c1x. Okay, f is my given to be here, so my integration is f of 1. So what is the integration of this? X square integration is x cube over 3 from minus 1 to 1. X will be x square over 2 from 1 to minus 1. So it is my 2 over 3 plus 0. Fine. And what is the answer of this is minus 1 to 1 f of dx. Is it clear? Now how you can find the value of, but my target is to find the c naught. Okay, so I have to integrate this also like of this. This value will be my 2 over 3. What is the integration on the left hand side? 2 c naught plus 0 is 2 over 3. So c naught will be 1 over 3. So this option is cancelled. This option is cancelled. Otherwise, both the questions are in the same examination paper. So once you obtain that, my c naught is half f comma 1 and c1 is 3 over 2 f comma x, then I can calculate from here. Anyhow, I obtain this one. Now how I obtain the value of the c1? So that means I have to multiply this by x. Fine. So it means what is the x is? X square plus x of this. Now you can integrate them. It will be here. So what is the x cube? X cube integration is 0 because of the odd function. It's a x square, integration of this will be 2 over 3. Fine. Now I can integrate this part. So it will be c naught x. C naught x will be 0. C1x will be 2 over 3. So what is the answer of the C1? C1 will be 1. And you can see if I open this bracket, it's of this. And if I open this bracket, it is my 1 over 3x. So this option is wrong. B is the right answer. Look at this another one. Again, it's the exact of the quadratic. So bases are 1 x square. So the function is minus 1 to 1 3 over 2 f of this plus k times 1 over 3 half of. So let's start with the 1. If I substitute 1, left hand side will be 2. So it is 3 by 2 plus k plus half. So you can find the value of this 2 plus k. So k will be 0. Fine. So C is the right answer of this problem. So this is the way you can solve all these numerical integration in a simple manner. I hope you can like, share and comment on my video. Best of luck students. Happy learning.